Thursday, July 14th, 2016. Maneco 64 here, home of alternative economics and contrarian views. It's quite late here in London. It's 11:40 p.m. So 6:40 p.m. New York time or Eastern Standard Time. And I didn't want to be making a video right now. I should be in bed. Had a nice afternoon today. I played golf and at another club, not my club. It's like a friendly match we call here in the UK. And then we had a nice dinner. And I've come home and I've seen some pretty horrific news from France, from Nice. And it looks like a terrorist attack on the 14th of July, which is basically the French 4th of July, or, the Bastille Day during the French Revolution, Independence Day in America. And it got me thinking, because yesterday on the 13th of July, there's an article on Zero Hedge, and they're also talking about this on the radio on LBC here in London or the UK. And LBC said that the French intelligence was saying that France was on the brink of civil war. But then the Zero Hedge article said French intel chiefs stunning warning: Europe is on brink of civil war due to migrant sex attacks. All right, so, and I'll read a little bit of the article. In a shockingly non-politically correct outburst, Patrick Calvar, chief of the Directorate General of Internal Security, that's like the FBI or CIA or MI6, MI5 in France, told members of the French Parliament Commission that thanks to the increasing frequency of sexual assaults by Islamic migrants, extremism is growing everywhere. We are on the brink of civil war. So, this is the chief intelligence officer in France. And so I've come home, I'm turn on my laptop just to look at things, and I see a headline, it's pretty disturbing, and it says 60 dead, 100 injured after truck plows into crowd in Nice, France. Terrorism act. So I don't know what to say, I'm sure we'll find a lot more out what's happened in Nice in the south of France, but 60 dead and 100 injured. That's a truck plowing to a crowd during, the French 4th of July. And the day before, you've had Patrick Calvar, the chief of the Directorate General of Internal Security, warning of a civil war. Zero Hedge says civil war in Europe, but in my opinion, his comment meant a civil war in France. It could spread to Europe, but my goodness, this is pretty bad. This is horrific. This has just come out, I think, it's just come out like half an hour or an hour ago. So 60 dead, a truck plowing into a crowd of people celebrating, Bastille Day, or the French equivalent of 4th of July. So I just wanted to update people on that. And things are heating up. I don't know what's going on in terms of the markets. Gold is at $13.35, so pretty much unchanged. We have rebounded from, I think the low was around $13.23 earlier today. you know, the stock markets are still fairly strong. The Dow is 18,489, down 13. But we need to keep an eye on this. You know, this is pretty horrific news for, you know, 60 people dead in Nice. Nice is a very, you know, tourist town in the south of France, in the Côte d'Azur. Nice, Cannes. It's not as big as Paris at all. And to have 60 people being killed by a truck ramming into people is pretty horrific. And I'm not like trying to suggest anything, but it's just interesting that the day before, the head of French intelligence has come out saying that they're on the brink of civil war, and then the next day this happens on the most important holiday, national holiday in France. So that's it. So if you enjoy my videos and my analysis, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Take care. Goodbye.